Hey. So, I wanted to talk about finding your inner guidance. Many people refer to this guidance as spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, angels in general, extraterrestrial ETs, intuition, many names for this inner guidance that comes from your heart, the center of your being, the place that life emanates out of you. Your heartbeat keeps you alive. It allows your brain to think and feel and to remember and experience and to live. So, I really wanted to make a video about archangels because I've just been really connected with them lately, and last night in my meditation, I was really trying to connect with them. And so what I found instead was my inner guidance, which told me that people mistake as other entities, and in a way they are, prospectively, but truly aren't, because everything's one. It's just your brain perceiving that we're all different. So, next time you're feeling like you need maybe inspiration or knowledge or an enlightenment, and you find yourself seeking outside of yourself, I want you to maybe try this if it resonates with you or if you feel comfortable doing it. Just sit, if you can, out in nature. But say it's too late and it's too cold or it's rainy and you can't go outside. It's okay. Just go and find a quiet place. What really helps me personally is crystals. I have an amethyst and a spirit quartz, raw, geode sort of type thing that I like to use lately because amethyst is my power stone, it's my birthstone. It is the stone that I connect and find myself attracted to the most. So it's one I like to use. And spirit quartz, I had been looking for a piece for a long time and they're pretty pricey, and then I finally stumbled across one at my favorite store. If you live in Arizona, you have to go there if you like crystals. It's called Black Market Minerals, and you can get dirt cheap crystals, and they're great quality. They do need to be cleansed like any other crystal, and charged, but it's really great. It's in Arizona Mills, so it's easy. Just Google it and you'll find it. And actually, the first time I went there, I had no idea where it was. Someone just told me, oh, this place, Black Market Minerals, crystals, you're going to love it. It's at Arizona Mills. So I just went to Arizona Mills, never been there before. And I parked, and I got out, and I entered the entrance, and started walking. I felt pulled, and I just kept walking, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, and all of a sudden, I'm just pulled to the store, and I spent like hours in it. So I think you'll be able to find it if you're needed to go there very easily. It's a very energetic place to go. So anyway, back on track, connecting with yourself. I use crystals. You don't have to use crystals. Some people like to use incense. Some people like to use mandalas. Some people like to use labyrinths. Some people like to use exercise. Some people like to use music. Music's actually probably one of my second favorites, or it's like tied, I can't really say. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. You need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to that voice inside your head. Not the one that's angsty, fearful, and scared and telling you you're wrong. This is wrong, wrong. I mean, unless you have that gut feeling like you shouldn't be doing it, and that will be in your gut. It won't be up here in your head. And I feel like that's how people kind of like misjudge their guidance, because they have their ego, basically. It's not just your ego, well, pretty much, but it's like your survival instincts inside your brain telling you not to do something, because that's the way we've been conditioned. We culturally and brainwashed with TV, music, even music on the radio, and books, television, movies, all sorts of things that, put our awareness in this box. And when you're searching within yourself, the only answers that you're going to find are ones that you find true, which that's all that matters. If you find it to be true, that's all that matters. Because life is here for you, and we're here for them. Because without the observer, there would be nothing. It would be pointless. So the awareness, being conscious of existence, is very important, and that helps you connect to the part of you that is infinite, that has all the knowledge, all of these things that you just don't remember because your brain just hasn't evolved yet. I mean, our brains haven't evolved yet as a human species. So back to it. What I'd like you to try is, if you can, surround yourself in nature. Surround yourself with sunlight. Surround yourself with things that make you you, while making you happy and excited, loving. And I'm not saying you should be happy and excited all the time, because sadness, anger, those emotions are real, and they're important, and they exist for a reason. You need to acknowledge them and let them pass, and grow from it and learn from it. And so you're not repeatedly stuck running in circles like a dog tied to a tree. You need to cut the rope and free yourself. And the only person that can do it is you. And the wind just started blowing. This is like wild freedom. I actually have my camera set up in a bush tree right now, so if I'm like crooked and it's like, that's why. But okay, so basically connecting to yourself, do what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. It shouldn't be a chore to meditate. If it feels like a hassle or a chore or stressful or whatever, like you're not getting a good feeling from meditation, it's not that you're not doing it right, you're just doing the wrong kind. A lot of people think that meditation is just sitting and closing your eyes and, silencing your mind. And it is part of that, and that is a great way to do it. And honestly, when you've kind of like mastered your center and your intuition and meditation, that is one of the easiest ways to do it. But when you're new to meditation, I wouldn't recommend starting that way. I would actually personally recommend getting a good pair of headphones and listening to some music while sleeping every night, and then you're pretty much reprogramming your brain. And I mean, it doesn't end just with listening to music at night and like meditation. You know, it's a continuous process that never ends, really. So awesome. But it's your thought process. It's not just being like, oh, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to meditate, and, you know, I'm going to be one with nature for 30 minutes out of the day or an hour or however long you choose to do. It's about living in the present moment all of the time. Because if you're going to sit in stillness and not do anything, what's the point of living? Honestly. So, just try connecting to your inner guidance. Archangels, spirit guides, whatever you think that they are, want to call them, entities, ETs. I mean, they all represent a different aspect and a different part of you in a different perspective. So, in a sense, they are separate from you, but only in this illusion that we call life, which everything is separate. That's because that's the way we perceive it, because if we didn't perceive it, we would know everything, and life wouldn't be a journey. It would just be repetitive and boring, and you get bored and probably not want to live anymore. Personally, I don't know about you, but things are getting crazy awesome. Shifts are happening simultaneously as you're watching this video, and as this video continues to exist, and even when this video continues not to exist. Just feel. Just listen to yourself. And sometimes it's hard because you get so frustrated and you want to know all of the answers. And there's nothing wrong with figuring out answers, but sometimes it's not about the answer. It's not about the question. It's just about the awareness. People are always preaching and saying like, oh, you know, it's all within. All the answers are within. But I feel like they don't really live up to that expectation, and I'm guilty of it myself as well, of course. But I mean, like I said, it's a continuous process that will never end, and things happen for a reason. Bad or good. Because remember, bad or good only is a matter of perception. So, anything else I want to add? Let me think really quick. Well, let me talk about this because I feel drawn to talk about it. My new job. I work at assisted living. It's called Sunshine Gardens, I think. And it's like a retirement home for older people that have dementia. And it's really sad because I feel like our medicine system now is so outdated, and a lot of these people, I don't know if they're past the point of healing and coming back to a state of true awareness, but it just makes me really sad because I wish I could try healing them. with, you know, natural remedies like food, like raw organic matter and energy. And I know not all of them, I feel like some of them are definitely to the point because, well, it's just weird because I know that all of these people have agreed to the situation that they're in right now, and they're living it for a reason to expand their consciousness. So it's like hard for me. I kind of just have to like do my job. I'm a dietary assistant, so I feed them basically. They come down, and you know, it's the one time I feel like everyone's together, all the residents are together, and you know, they get to eat, and you know, it's kind of like going out to a restaurant for them. So I love it. And the people that I work with are awesome. They're all really friendly and great, funny. I had tons of fun today. I felt like finally like not so like awkward and weird. Like, oh, because I came in and these people work 12-hour shifts together, you know, 5 days a week, maybe even more sometimes, you know, they're working a ton. And so they're all like family, they're all like really close friends. And so, you know, you feel kind of out of place at first because you're like the new person and I just moved here and I don't know anyone, but I really like it, and I'm just really happy to be here and to have this experience and to have this opportunity to just fall into my hands, literally. It just makes me so happy, and I've learned so much about myself in the last 2 weeks, and I've grown and expanded, and I have had situations that are just like really awakening, really enlightening. And I just know that there's so much good in the world and things are going to get great really quickly. Things might get bad for some. It kind of just depends, but if you create your reality. It's getting dark. This video is probably running a little long. Yeah, it's almost 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna post some things to help you maybe connect to your inner voice or your angels or your spirit guides or whatever you want to call them in the description below. I'm a little bit better at writing things like that than speaking them on camera, because when I'm speaking on camera I'm kind of just like going with the flow and when I sit down and write I can analyze things and critically think it out. So thank you so much for watching. Honestly, if you feel led, please connect with me. I'd love it, honestly. I'm as much as a teacher as are you. We're all students and we're all teachers, and there's always going to be someone that's better than something out there than you. But that's okay, because as long as you're doing the best that you can do, you're doing it right. Not that there's a right and wrong way, but there's definitely secret tricks to making life more enjoyable. Oh, I hear my kitty crying. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you for being you and for watching. And please subscribe. I'll have more videos coming.